Hi Johnny, my name is Classified and I'm a covert ops soldier, and I came to your class today to answer any questions you may have about the Army. Geez, Classified thoughts awesome. I imagine your family is proud of your military accomplishments. They are, Johnny. However, as a family, we are a lot different from any other typical family and have to deal with other factors, good and bad. Geez, Mr. Classified, what are some of the things that affect a military family's life? I am glad you asked, kiddo. One of the big things that affects the lives of my family members is that we are constantly moving from base to base. In an article I read recently by Amy Ray Drummett, Marilyn Coleman and Susan Cable, it said that from March 1999 to March of 2000, 43.4 million people moved. Individuals and families in the military move even more frequently. International moves are 4 times higher for military families than the U.S. general population, and domestic moves are more likely to involve longer distances. That is true of non-military families. I have been to many foreign places in this world such as Iraq, Afghanistan, Russia, Canada, and it often takes a large toll on my family. Wow, Mr. Classified, that sounds really tough on a family. I imagine that it is rough on your children in particular. It is, but at the same time there are also benefits my children receive from constantly moving around. In the same article I told you about earlier, Military Families Under Stress by Drummert, Coleman and Cable, it states that researchers have found that relocation can have positive effects on children's academic achievement. For example, some children use a move as an opportunity to change their behavior. They become more active in their educational environments, leading them to greater school achievement. However, the article also stated that, unlike civilians, members of the military cannot refuse to relocate, and because families have limited decision-making power during this process, adolescents in military families have limited decision-making power during this process. Adolescents in military families may feel especially powerless over the happenings in their own lives. Holy moly, Mr. Classified, it sounds like children in military families go through a lot. How does military life affect the life of a soldier's spouse? I will tell you soon, Johnny, but first a quick intermission. It is often difficult for married couples to live in a military environment, especially if one has seen heavy combat. In another article called Life Course Timing and Sequencing of Marriage and Military Service and Their Effects on Marital Status by Von R.A. Call and J.D. Teachman talk about how war can change a marital relationship. In the article it said, the soldier experienced war trauma that his or her spouse could not comprehend. The spouse faced economic hardships and total responsibility for family roles and family finances. Pavel Cowan Elder, who conducted the research, found in the article, stated that these changes produced marital discord and a higher risk of divorce among those who married before military service. Holy Bill of Rights, Mr. Classified. I think I also had to read that same article for school, and it stated that veterans who married before military service would be even more likely to experience divorce than those who married during or after military service. It must be tough trying to keep a marriage going while in the military. It very much is, Johnny, and what makes it difficult for me is that I cannot be there for them at times because I am constantly being deployed. In the Military Families Under Stress article it stated that most families experience annual duty-related separations. And military spouses report that separations are the greatest sources of dissatisfaction with military life. Even short separations account for a significant percentage of a child's life, and having to put military careers ahead of spending time with their children can create emotional strain for many parents. It is not easy at times, Johnny, for me to put military before family. Well, Johnny, that's all the time I have for now. Stay in school, don't do drugs, and become an active participating member in your American society. Will do, Mr. Classified.